Prepare yourself for a fascinating journey into the heart of Samsung. In this video, we will unearth the darkest and most controversial secrets of this iconic company. From its humble beginnings to the intricate political power structures surrounding it, we will explore every twist and turn of this captivating story. Do you want to discover why Samsung has been a topic of such controversy? Then join us on this exciting journey. But before we dive into its dark past, let's rewind time and uncover how it all began. Don't miss it. In 1938, Samsung was just a modest business selling noodles, dried fish, and local vegetables. Who would have imagined then that this company would become one of the most powerful giants in the world, creating much more than you might think? Samsung not only builds skyscrapers and roads, but it has also been the brain behind hospitals, fashion, robots, and even an aerospace division that designed helicopters and tanks for the military. But let's go back to the beginning. Throughout its history, Samsung faced the harsh reality of the devastation caused by the Korean War, a challenging scenario that could have been the end for many. However, a spark of audacity and vision emerged that would change Samsung's destiny forever. Defying the odds and adversity, the company not only survived but thrived with unwavering determination. From its modest beginnings in the 1950s, when it ventured into sugar refining and textile production, to its transformation into a global technology colossus, Samsung has constantly challenged limits and expectations. The 1960s marked a crucial turning point when Samsung boldly ventured beyond its original borders to diversify its portfolio. From textiles to insurance, each step was a conquered challenge, each innovation a statement of its ability to adapt and thrive. But it was their foray into the world of electronics in 1969 that truly defined their meteoric rise. With the launch of their first black and white television, Samsung not only entered a new market but also laid the groundwork for their future dominance. In the following years, their rapid expansion into the manufacture of appliances and cutting-edge technology demonstrated their commitment to excellence and innovation. And when they realized the need to control their supply chain, they did not hesitate to acquire a semiconductor company, thereby consolidating their position as an undisputed leader. They not only used these semiconductors in their own products but also began selling them globally to other electronics manufacturers. Here's a well-kept secret about Samsung. Did you know that those powerful memory chips that power your iPhone come from them? Yes, although Samsung and Apple are rivals in the competitive world of smartphones, they work together in this aspect. But that's just the beginning of the astonishing world of Samsung. Can you imagine that this tech giant also builds megaships? Yes, they do. Under the Samsung Heavy Industries division, they specialize in creating enormous vessels that sail the world's seas. And don't be surprised if, while walking through an imposing skyscraper, you discover that it was built by Samsung. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai? Yes, they made that possible too, along with many other iconic buildings in the past. But wait, there's more. Samsung not only dominates technology and construction, but they also own the largest theme park in South Korea, Everland, and have their own urban enclave called Samsung Town. And let's not forget their commitment to the community through their non-profit foundation, which includes a university and a world-class hospital, the Samsung Medical Center. So the next time you hold your Samsung device, remember that you are holding much more than just a phone. You are holding a window into a world of innovation and excellence that goes far beyond what you can imagine. Hey! Stop everything for a moment. Before we move forward, I need your help. If you're enjoying this video, could you do me a favor? Activate the notification bell and give it a like. I am creating a series of mini documentaries about business, money, marketing, personal growth, and much more. With your support, we can grow this community and bring our content to more people. Thank you for being part of this. Now, let's delve into the dark side of Samsung. After the Korean War, the economic landscape of the country was desolate. Production and export of goods were at historical lows. In this context, the president, seeking to boost the economy, opted to support large South Korean corporations. To do this, he offered them accessible financing and protection from foreign competition. In short, Samsung and other large South Korean companies were benefited with exceptionally generous loans, exclusive tax exemptions, and a set of government measures designed to propel their expansion. The vision was clear. By strengthening these corporate titans, they hoped to drive the country's economic engine. How? Well, imagine this. Just when Samsung ventured into electronics, the South Korean government closed the doors to foreign competition, prohibiting powers like Japan from selling their electronic products in South Korea. And that's not all. They also have taxes for electronic companies. However, here is the unexpected twist. Samsung, the undisputed leader in the industry, benefited exponentially more than its competitors. Why? Because the government, effectively, was directing the flow of US financial aid directly to Samsung, thanks to the strategic political skills of Samsung's founder. His close relationship with South Korean presidents guaranteed Samsung special treatment, clearing the way for its unrestricted dominance in the global market. The South Korean government played a significant role in the country's economy, particularly through the support provided to large conglomerates like Samsung. This support contributed to Samsung's impressive growth, a company that not only exponentially expanded its reach but also, in a sense, overshadowed smaller local companies. The inevitable question arises, how could these companies compete with a giant backed by the government, endowed with such vast resources and power? Samsung's shadow extended over the South Korean economic landscape, creating a dependency that sometimes harmed more modest local competitors. Although there are other important players in the South Korean economy, like LG and Hyundai, none reach Samsung's dominance and influence, thus consolidating wealth and power in a few families. However, this symbiotic relationship between Samsung and the government is not without controversy. The bribery and corruption cases surrounding former Samsung president Lee Kuan-hee shed light on the close and problematic ties between the company and political power. In 1996, Lee Kuan-hee was accused of bribing a former president, although Samsung's government connections guaranteed him a presidential pardon and subsequent impunity. Later, in 2008, he faced even more serious accusations of managing a political fund used to bribe prosecutors and politicians, resulting in his conviction for tax evasion and embezzlement. Although he apologized and resigned, the lack of prison time and his swift reinstatement in the company after receiving a presidential pardon raised doubts about the true nature of justice in South Korea. Samsung's close relationship with the government deepens further with the publication of the controversial book Think Samsung, written by Samsung's former chief legal advisor. In this work, it is claimed that Lee Kuan-hee was involved in illegal activities that included diverting billions of dollars from Samsung subsidiaries, destroying evidence, and bribing government officials to secure his son's succession as head of the company. Although Samsung denied some of these accusations, most South Korean media chose not to mention the book, evidencing the company's disproportionate influence in the public sphere. This almost omnipresent control of Samsung extends not only to the political realm but also to the media. South Korean media, aware of the company's power, often avoid criticizing it, further reinforcing its image of invincibility and untouchability. Some even suggest that Samsung's president might have more power than the president of South Korea, raising serious questions about the balance of power in the nation. In an article titled South Korea, the Republic of Samsung, it is argued that the company has reached an almost superlegal state, where its actions are rarely questioned, and its influence over the government. And the media is undeniable. Despite these scandals and controversies, Samsung remains a pillar of the South Korean economy, employing hundreds of thousands of people and significantly contributing to the country's growth. It is important to remember that the actions of a few individuals do not necessarily reflect the integrity of the entire company. However, the persistence of corruption cases and the apparent impunity of the company's leaders raise serious questions about the true nature of justice and power in South Korea. Without a doubt, Samsung continues to be an unstoppable force in the world of technology. With unparalleled innovative capability, the company has not only challenged expectations but has exceeded them by far. Its revolutionary products have not only changed the way we interact with technology but have also redefined the industry as a whole. It is impressive to see how a company that began with humble origins has flourished to become a global giant, surpassing even titans like Google and Microsoft in terms of revenue. This success, however, raises intriguing questions about the paths to the top in the business world. Is it the result of hard work and a bold vision, or are other factors at play? Samsung's story, while inspiring, also serves as a reminder of the complexities and challenges inherent in the business world, where political influence and financial backing can play a crucial role in the rise to greatness. And so, we come to the end of our fascinating journey through the business world. But before we say goodbye, we remind you that your support is essential for us to keep growing together. Did you enjoy the content? Then make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single detail of our upcoming financial adventures. Don't forget to leave your mark with a like and activate the bell for notifications. See you in the next installment, where we will explore new horizons and technological challenges. Until next time, friends, and may innovation always be with you.